Hey everybody, I am David Wilson, bringing to you networking tips and tricks. Coming to you with over 25 years of business experience, growing, selling, connecting people in business, as well as over 25 years in the world's best networking organization, BNI, Business Network International. I bring to you tips and tricks to make your networking better. So if you like what you see, tell people, subscribe, share, comment, like. Make sure you click that subscribe button in the corner there so that you can be notified when new videos drop and you can be part of the network. The easiest way to get absolutely nothing done in a networking setting at a networking event is to fill it with salespeople, right? So you fill it with salespeople who are all trying to sell each other what they are selling. Nothing gets done. Okay? Nothing gets done. So the first thing I will give to you today is stop selling. Stop selling at networking events. We think that's what we're supposed to do. Hi, I'm Steve. I have the greatest widget in the world. I know you need it because I don't know you. I've never met you before, but I know you need it, and I know you know everybody who needs it because everybody needs this because it's the greatest widget in the world, and you end up throwing up on people. And that's not the way to go. Remember, networking is about building relationships. Building relationships. You build something one brick at a time. That first connection at a networking event is the first brick. Try this instead. Instead of selling, I always talk about the two things we need to have in the front of our minds at all times. Give, and I'm just trying to help. When you first meet someone, you should be trying to help them. You should be finding out more about them. You should be learning about them and giving and trying to help. As we're speaking to these new people we meet at networking events, we should be listening for 4 different opportunities. So based on what I'm learning about you, I think you can help me. I think you can help my clients, colleagues, friends, family. I think I can help you. I think I can help your clients, colleagues, friends, family. If one of those 4 are satisfied, then we have grounds to move forward. That's when we should be setting up our EPSM, Exploring Possible Synergies meeting. Now, I talk about an EPSM in my networking book, I Hate Networking Events. That's available on Amazon. You can also click in the link below to get your very own copy. It's what to do before, during, and after your networking event of choice. So a mistake we make when we're selling is we're trying to do everything there at the event. When we discover the EPSM and when we set up EPSMs, it now becomes very evident what the next step is. You know, based on what you told me, I think you can definitely help my clients. I'd like to schedule a meeting with you after this meeting, to let you get back to networking. I can call you next week. I can email you next week. I can take some action next week to set that up. Would that be okay? Does that make sense? Yes or no? If it makes sense, then you go ahead and set it up. If it doesn't make sense, then it doesn't make sense, and you move on to the next person. No problem either. When we go to our networking events and we stop selling and we give instead, you're going to automatically get better results. Leave in the comments to this video the results you get. I'd love to hear how this works for you, because it changes people completely, because the mindset is totally different. It's totally different. Because instead of you being focused on yourself, you're focused on the other person. And then you end up intentionally scheduling these meetings. You're getting more meetings from your networking events, and you're actually building more relationships as a result of your networking efforts. I talk more about how to make your networking efforts effective after, what to do after the event in the book. But one thing that you should definitely make sure you do is if you tell someone you're going to email them after the event to set up a meeting, make sure you do that. Make sure you follow through. If you don't follow through, your relationship is being set up to fail. So again, I am David Wilson with Networking Tips and Tricks. If you have a better title than that, please leave it in the comments. I am thick-skinned. I can take it. I tried networking tricks and tips, but it didn't catch on. So tricks and tips is what it is. But if you got something better, I'm open. Also, let me know how your networking is going. Leave a comment below. Like, share. Make sure you subscribe here and or here. I guess depending on how the video comes out and where the button is. But I know it's at the bottom. I know it's at the bottom. So click that subscribe button. Go ahead and do that now. And you'll be notified. And then there's a bell. And then you'll be notified when the next video drops. And you can just jump right on it. So I am David Wilson again, bringing you 25 years of business experience, 25 years of networking experience through BNI, Business Network International. Thank you for watching Networking Tips and Tricks. And I am very hopeful that these help you in some way or help someone else that you know. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.